Hey guys, welcome. I'm Joe, and I'm about to get a game going. I made a couple changes to my sideboard this morning. Actually, one big change. There's a big tournament this weekend, SCG Invitational, and there are every single one of the modern decks that went 7-1 or better are running green and or red. So I've upped my Tidebinders to 4. Taking out one of my negates, still leaving in 3, and taking out the hibernation. Thanks, you too. So I've lost the die roll every single game today, it feels like. This is super dicey, but it's about a 50% chance to draw a land by turn 2. And I like my spreading seas. Let's think about it. I mean, double blue is a lot to ask for Kira. You guys are probably learning that I like keeping one land hands. Man. I get to mulligan and scry. Alright, we'll do it. We'll mulligan. Alright, let's scry. We want a creature. And that's not a creature. Let's get rid of it. Go for it. So we can play our spells now, we just have fewer of them. Oh my goodness. What is this? What's going on? Oh my god. Okay. Reading. I think this guy is going to want to put a lot of counters on things. I feel like I've seen this before. Okay, so remove a charge counter from Mirrodin's Core. Add 1 mana of any color. Okay, so this is just like a charge land. 6 charge counters on it. You can put a charge counter on an artifact. So he's playing, this is obviously, it's a combo deck. Urkel's Recall is going to hurt it a lot. So he can add counters to Astral Cornucopia. And then that thing starts making a lot of mana. I got it. Okay, sweet. Understood. Spreading Seas. I don't know how insane that is in this matchup. I might just have to play a lot of creatures. The opponent played 4 cards on turn 1. It's a little frightening. Okay, so no, is it here? Remove a counter. There we go. Alright, so that's pretty cool. I like that interaction. Seagate Wreckage. I like that card too, as you guys know. I hope I lose to this. Let's see. 1, 2. Okay. Just ramping. I can dig it. Okay, so 2 manas for Power Conduit. I can't do anything, so I just say okay, but I read the card. Remove a counter. You can put a charge counter on something or put a +1 on a creature. So it's just moving counters around. Charge counters. Charge counters for days. Charge counter. Charge counter. Charge counter. Okay, I think we need to get our clock ticking. Chris Ketcher, late to the game as always. Let's play around any weird counter spells this guy might be playing. Alright. So tap in. Remove what? Hold on a second. What? Just want to make sure I know what's going on. So remove a counter from permanent. So it puts a charge counter on something else. Okay. So he's tapping this to remove a counter from that. Yeah, that's okay. And then tapping that, tapping this. This is going down to 3. All right. Thank you. Okay. I'm glad that this guy is patient with his bonkers Surge Node deck. I want to see the payoff, though. I really want to see where this is going. This is his 3rd turn. Oh, is it an eggs deck? Are you playing an eggs deck? Okay, Ugin the Spirit Dragon on turn 3. That's gonna wreck me. Okay. I can't do anything. I think you've got it. Good game. Can we go to game 2? Wow, alright. Turn 3 Ugin without Tron. I love it. Even if I lose, you guys are going to get to see this one because that was sweet. Alright, so F is artifacts. I've had enough of those things. Hercules hits pretty Hercules hits pretty hard too here because he's using so much time to charge these things up. I'll keep Echoing Truth in just to, I don't know, just bounce some stuff. Dismember seems stupid. All the counter spells are going to come in. Island Walk is totally not even an issue, and he's got any kind of mana that he wants anyway, and I don't want to give him blue mana in case he can do anything weird with that. Didn't see any graveyard shenanigans. Certainly not Tidebinders. So, what are we taking out? It's probably not... I mean, Ugin can bolt my dudes, and Kira can protect from that, but other than that, I can't imagine he's bringing too much removal. He's very combo-y. So maybe we can take out Kira. It's possible we might want to trim the Echoing Truth. Harbinger is weak. Let's just take out 2 Harbingers and see how this goes. Okay, I'll keep. Only based on the Silvergill. This hand can crash and burn super easily. Okay. But we've got quite a clock. If we draw a land, this is a turn 4. A hand that can do lethal damage by turn 4. I should complete the sentence. Well, there it is. All right. So this is textbook. We play Silvergill and Cursecatcher this turn. We drop 2 Lords next turn and attack for 7 with these guys. And then the next turn we swing for, I think it's 13, so it's 20 exactly. And we have the Hercules in hand, so, man, can't ask for too much more than this. I'll reveal a Lord, and I'll go ahead and resolve Silvergill. Alright, this is getting a little bit better. So, we didn't see any instant spells last game, but I wouldn't put it past this guy. He doesn't know we have the Cursecatcher. If he's savvy, he might try to play around it in some way at the end of the turn. But these kinds of linear, weird combo decks usually don't care what I'm doing. So I'm just going to try to turn 4 this guy. Be nice to have an extra mana up next turn for Dispel. Let's ask about Ether Vial. Okay. No idea what he's doing right now. It's 100% different than last game. We didn't see those lands. Wow. I can't ask for any more than this hand. We have Dispel back up. Let's go ahead and attack now. Wait to see her responses before damage. So not 5, but 7. Okay, with Dispel backup. So, and Hercules Recall. This is pretty wild. It's like I'm dreaming or something. And Cursecatcher, in case he wants to play. I mean, he doesn't have. Oh wait, so he has to sacrifice Glimmervoid unless he starts playing artifacts. But he could resolve, or try to resolve Anger of the Gods right now. I would just sacrifice Cursecatcher. I wouldn't have my lethal on board anymore, which is pretty sad. You can see this particular line is exactly lethal by turn 4. It's 7 plus 6 for 13. Sorcery. Psych. Okay, so I think the only way this remains lethal is if we draw a... Is that for 0? I guess so. Because he doesn't want Glimmervoid to die. We have Urkel's Recall, we could get rid of that, but we don't really care. So these guys go up to 8 plus 5, 13. If I draw a Regery or a Lord, and given my draws, I have no reason to doubt that we'll draw one and win the game. Good game. So we still got our turn 4 through a Fire Spout. Super solid. And another decent hand. No Hercule's Recall. Harbinger is pretty useless. Let's see if the opponent can go bonkers like last time. Negate is good for Ugin. If I don't draw a better creature before then, I'm just going to play Harbinger on turn 2. Okay, that works. For 0, he has the mana to activate it. This is a really cool deck. I have seen it like way back in the day. Wow, what is he doing? This is so cool. So I paid 1 mana to play this thing, 0 to play this thing, tap the Ice Bridge to activate this, move this, use that. So cool. What is this? Core Tapper. Put a charge counter on target artifact. Sacrifice it to put 2 surge counter or charge counters, right? Charge counters. Wild. And we know he plays Fire Spout, which is just freaking scary. I play a Curse Catcher. That was a very cool turn 1. I have to give it to this guy. Hopefully he just has a bunch of this stuff in his hand and nothing else. I don't think he's going to have Ugin mana now, but he could have it on turn 3 for sure, right? Because can be able to make 3 mana with this thing, at least 2, 3, 4. Ugin is 8, right? So just wonder if I can afford to, I guess it depends on what he does this turn, but wondering if I can afford to pass and leave Negate up. What's going on here? Okay. Now you can sacrifice this thing straight away to put 2 counters onto this thing. I like that he's playing well. He's waiting for my response to resolve his spells. He seems to know how his deck works really well. So can tap the, this is a creature. He can't tap it this turn. Let's look at the art on this thing. That guy's going nuts. Look at him. Can still activate this. You can tap this, activate this, put a counter on this, tap that. He's gonna have a lot of mana next turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Damn. Let's see what we draw. Another negate. Okay, well, this guy can't tap yet. He can sacrifice. He could block and sack, or he can just... I mean, this guy seems like an important piece, so I think I'm going to go ahead and attack here. I mean, we can draw Hercule's Recalls at any moment. We just need to kind of keep him off of his bonkers crap. Pretty easy not even to notice that that guy is a creature, because he's just sitting among all of this crazy stuff. Alright, so we'll play a Mutavault, act like we don't have double blue or something, and so we can't play any creatures. I don't know if we're hardcore representing tapping that to put a counter on that. Yeah, that's okay. I got no responses to this stuff, but thank you for asking. Could potentially bounce this core tapper. I don't see how much it does. Oh, so he chose not to sacrifice it. I guess it's enough of an engine that he wants to be able to reuse it every turn. So he's on 3 cards. Plays a land. 2 cards left. 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess he's not at Ugin yet. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Add 2 to that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, he's sacking this. Maybe, okay, that looks like Ugin now. Okay. So that'd be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Opal is still online with Metalcraft. I really hope I can counter an Ugin right now. Alright, here we go. Oh, Tezzeret. I get to counter that guy too. I like it. So 1 payoff card dealt with. And 1 card left. Negate. The opponent seems stunned. I see. Spell Pierce sucks. Okay, so he's got 0 cards in hand. So we don't have to worry about it too much for a little while. I think we're still going to leave negate up here. You're right, many do. Not sure if most play it in the main deck right now. I've been trying to convince people for a long time that it's too situational. Alright, so do we attack with the Mutavault? Okay, so no, I think we just attack with the Curse Catcher again. Okay, and then follow this up with... Now, Harbinger nets us more devotion, but we're trying to ride this out here. Having a second negate is really nice because I'm sure he plays something like 8 Planeswalkers or something like that, and he could top deck... yeah, let's go ahead and negate that too. Ensnaring Bridge, so he's got a lot of scary cards. Yeah, my sideboard tech is... So anyhow, drawing. Okay, so this is interesting now. Do we play the Master, or do we play... Well, Master 1 or Master 2, Master A or Master B? If we play the Lord and attack for... 7 right now seems pretty good because then the next turn we're coming for got a lot of scary cards, so yeah, we'll go this way. And now I'm tapping out. 18 minus 7 is 11. Okay. Put a counter on his Everflowing Chalice. Chalice of the Void for 2. Okay, not afraid of that. Unfortunately, 3, 5, 9. Not quite lethal. Can't cast the Harbinger right now without Cavern. We can go ahead and play an island. He's going to get to untap, which is fine because Mutavault itself is lethal next turn. So even through an Ugin, I think we're pretty solid. I guess he might want to block, tap and sack. That's fine. That's actually really smart. He does not control an island, so sacks it and adds 2 counters. That's a lot of mana, and he's going to take 6 damage. Okay, so take 6, go down to 5, and now Ugin is super solid top deck. Okay, good game. Awesome deck. I love it. Ah, I see. 3 used to have 4 negates in the side. Very strong. Been testing it for 4 months. Nice. Nice, man. It's crazy. I'm not going to respond to that. Turn 3 Ugin without Karn is amazing. I also have 4 Urkel's recalls, so not drawing those is fairly lucky for you. Alright, well, one of us got lucky, the other one didn't get lucky. Right, and good luck. So that was a very, very interesting deck, and I'm happy we got to catch it on video. And nice. Alright, so tell this guy to have a great day, and thanks again. Peace. Alright, so that was super cool. Very talented opponent, very sharp play. No mistakes with his combat math, just right on the ball the whole time, and very, very interesting deck. Happy to show you guys that one. And I'll see you next time. Thanks again very much for watching. Subscribe, like the videos, all that stuff. See you later.